So it's me, your little boy, K. Samson. I have something unique for us today. There's something that majority of us need to understand. The world we are living is so sweet. It's so nice. If peradventure many of us learn this thing that I'm about to say, and this thing will make you live long. No matter, that's why I love my parents so much, because I was trained in a way that I don't have time for nobody, because they said charity begins at home. So it is what I learned from my dad, my parents, my grandparents, that do what? That keep me safe, that made me not to be like others. Listen, even when I was in school, they do used to tell me, are you sure that you are from Africa? Are you sure that you are related with these people? I mean, are you from in the same continent with them? I do used to say that, I'm from Africa. See my documents. What are you talking about? Because some of my friends, some of our teachers will be asking me something. No, we don't believe that you are indeed from what? From the same place with them. We can't believe that you are from what? From Africa, because the way, not because they said Africa is this or not, because the way my friends, the way they behave, their attitudes and their character make them believe that I'm quite different from them. Why? Because all of us are from Africa, which they know, but they are not able to believe that I don't behave the way they behave. Why? Because the reason why I want to say this particularly is because I wished we all would understand this deeply. I may not be able to explain it to your own word understanding, but you need to hold on to something within. Tackle something from inside. Why? Because sometimes many of us always blame. Why is it that someone just give up? Someone do this, someone do that. But we don't know what they have done. Because if many of us grow to that point where we start to mind our own business, there was a place that I read in the book of Psalms that, if I'm not mistaken, that the Bible says, if you want to have peace, or if you want to do better, either in life or you want to live long, learn how to mind your business. In other place, the Bible says, when the wicked ones rule, the people run for their life, they scatter abroad. What does that tell you is that the moment you start to understand that it is you versus you, and it is you versus you alone, and you understand that someone enemy can be your helper, you understand that there is no need for you to join others to fight someone up there. Let me tell you why I decide to make this video is because I have fully come to realize that there is one of my friends who called me. That was days back. So this my friend called me. He said he want to know how this place is, how they are doing. But I remember when I was homeless up there, I was looking for a job. So there were many people who work in that company, and the company, they contain more than, let me say, 12 to 10 people, 12 workers in that place. So I decided to go and look for a job in the same place. So getting to that place, many of them have already told the man not to do what employed me. And how do I know is that when I was coming back, some of them were discussing it, and they locked door. So me getting to the door, I hear them saying, even though he go there, our master will not do it, will not employ him, because we have already told our master that he is this, he is that. So the same person now called me. So what am I trying to say is this: don't join others thinking that let's frustrate him, let's betray him, let's do this. Because believe me, that person that they are telling you, this person is bad, this person is evil, that the same person have been good to them before. This is why I said, if majority of us come to that point where we understand that there is no need to hate anyone, and if there is you have friends, and you have people around you, and they have people who they call their enemy. You don't need to, because of the fact that that person is your friend, that means the other person, you will join them to become the enemy of the same person, because you don't know what and where that person will do what will end up becoming your helper. Think about it. Everything that happened on earth have a reason. There is a reason why you are giving. There is a reason why you are born. So no matter what you are going through, learn to do what? To live your life. Learn to that, grow to that point where you understand that it is better for you to mind your. That's why I love my mom, my dad so much, because they don't have friends. Yes, believe me. And they don't have friends. They don't have. It's before you see someone that my mom called friend, that means it's difficult. It's difficult. They don't even my it was in those days that I do used to see, you know, only in the church, that my dad have a lot of friends who they do used to travel etc. But it got to a point where my dad don't communicate, he don't do any, he just start to live his own life. Why? Because the world we are living today, whether you like it or not, if you watch the reason why a lot of people are dying timely dead is because of the people that they are keeping around them. I hear a news of one guy who carries some of his friends to his house. He brings them into his home to be living with him. You know, they eat together, he feed them, he shelter them, he do all sorts of things. They end up ganging up and killed him. They kill the same man who give them shelter and carry his property away. So what am I trying to say is this as a choosing. Learn to do what? To live alone. Learn to mind your business. Yes, you can help someone, you can assist, but don't think because of the fact that someone is an enemy to someone, that means that person will become your enemy. Because they will never tell you the deed that they have done, the good deed they have done. They will always tell you the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So that is why you need to mind your business. If truly you want to have a peaceful life, a joyful life, an amazing life, just learn to mind your business. Believe me. You may look at it as a word that a little boy is saying it. This one don't know what he's saying, but believe me, if you put this word in your life, believe me, you will end up come back and testify. May God bless you. Remain blessed.